right, we have Kairee Robinson here. Questions for Kairee, Matt?
You guys have been through a lot this week, but I thought one of the most interesting moments of the game was the lean on me at the end. You've been in the running backs room with Camden. What was that like for you emotionally?
I mean, kind of like you guys said, it definitely was an emotional week. Just hearing and finding out that news was just something that just hit us, the whole team real bad. I mean, when it's times like that, we could either go in the division or come together. And I feel like we did a good job at coming together and just staying as a team, working through it.
What is kind of the significance of that "Lean on Me" song, and why do you think, right after the game like that was kind of the fitting time to break into that?
I mean, that "Lean on Me" song is a song that we sing every week at the end of our team meetings. So Coach Brennan just emphasizes always his team and sticking together and stuff like that. So we always just sing the song. So at the end of the game, I don't even know who started it, but it just felt like it was something that needed to be done.
Kairee, how do you, as an athlete, trying to explain to a layman person, like you're struggling, but you're still like going 100%, and then is it, what is that mentality like, just to keep churning out, when it might not work out or it might,
And when you say struggling, do you mean?
Just the run game was probably, I think it was negative
Yeah.
3 in your
Yeah.
first quarter or whatever, but then, you still keep that same energy going throughout the game.
Yeah, I mean, I just come back to the sideline, talk to the big guys, talk to the quarterback, talk to everybody, just try to keep the energy up and stuff like that. We know, like you said, it was a very slow start, but we know after a while we just keep going, keep doing our game, playing our game, that something's gonna bust eventually.
From my vantage, it looked like you had an emotional moment, a hug after the game. What was that? What were the emotions like for you when everything ended, and how close were you to Camden?
Camden was like a little brother to me, you could say. He just kind of looked up to me and just kind of stayed by my hip, so it's definitely a little hard, very emotional for me. But just and like you said, the emotional moment. I mean, we could just feel it at the end of the game. We put all our emotions out all this week in practice and stuff, and then just to end the way what we did, it just felt really good.
Kairee was saying that it felt kind of like Camden was with you guys toward the end of that game, specifically for the running back group, the running game finally breaking through toward the end of that game. Did it feel like that for you?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely felt like that. I mean, I was getting a little frustrated first half. I wasn't doing nothing, and I wanted to have a big game for Cam for sure. So it was a little frustrating first half, but like I said, we just kept playing our game and sticking to what we know, and finally had something happen.
Kairee, how difficult or, I don't know, motivational is it to go through such a high and low and then to physically come out and to, have to be intense again? I mean, is it kind of both? I'm trying to figure out what that feels like.
We know, I mean, regardless of the situations, we just have to attack the week the same. And, I mean, it definitely was a little harder initially when it first happened and everything. But like I mentioned, I feel like the team, Coach Brennan emphasized it, and the team just came together. And it was emotional at times, but we just kept battling, kept fighting through it. And, yeah.
Kairee, both your touchdowns came in the fourth quarter. Can you just provide some insight of how you stay focused and just be ready for your number when it's called upon?
I mean, I try to always stay confident in my game, whether it's have a run for loss or a big play, whatever the case may be. I just always try to keep my head down and going back to work.
And then can you just walk me through just walk me through the touchdown run at the end, and second, what did that feel like?
I mean, it was just inside zone, and I just hit the edge. I mean, Coach McGivers never tells us to go front side, but I seen the front side and I just took it, and it just felt good to get in the end zone and knowing I did it for my brother.